Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Acting Relic and welcome back to Bloodborne. So it has been a bit since we were here. Hello ladies and gentlemen. Alright, just making sure my setup is proper. Alright, so today we are going to be going to a couple locations. We're going to adventure up further from that elevator in Cathedral Ward. We are going to be going to an area near the next progression boss. And, well, we'll see how far we get. Today we will be acquiring the badge that lets me get the best weapon in the game, in my opinion. But first, we're gonna go to the sick room and do a little bit of catch up on some of the events that happen in Yharnam. There we go. I've also set up a few things so that I'm running at the stream is running at a high resolution, so hopefully that does not hurt my PlayStation 4 too much or affect my microphone audio at all. I'm also running with comments disabled, so they do not appear on the sidebar. But I will be able to read the chat from my laptop. So, here we are back in Yosefka's clinic, and let's go find out why it's called that.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yosefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
So, just like the person that we found in Oedon Chapel, Yosefka is another person who will take in NPCs if we find them within the world.
If you find anyone who's still human, send them straight to Yosefka's clinic. You can assure them there's no place safer. Please, do me this service. If you find anyone, you can assure, please.
Alright. So, a couple things to note here, and I sadly cannot rotate the camera in such a way, but maybe I acquired the monocular, which is a one-eyed version of the binocular from Dark Souls. If we do this properly, I get in the right position. So there she is there in her white robes. She's got actually a cane sword in that hand. So I think if we can look through, there's a certain way to do this, and maybe they patched this out of the game, but were you to look in a certain perspective, you would be able to see that she actually has a pistol pointed at the door. So she is not She appears to be kind, but she's also lying. You can send people to her, and by doing so, you earn her special healing items called Yosefka's blood vials, which are useful because they're additional healing items besides your regular blood vials. But, well, you won't be able to talk to those NPCs too much if you send them there. Now, to get into Yosefka's clinic, you have to go through a different route, which would be through this gate. But currently it's closed by a device. The device being, I don't know if I could, yeah, that lever right there. So we cannot currently get to it just yet. But we will eventually be able to. So now let's backtrack a little bit through Old Yarnum to go find Gascoigne's daughter, because we have she requested that we go find her mother, and well, we found what was left of her, so we can at least return the brooch. So in the meantime, I've been doing some grinding. I went to the first chalice dungeon. Those things, like, I didn't do any of them on my main character till I was quite powerful. Those chalice dungeons are no joke. Like, they are quite something. The bosses aren't, mainly because there's only a couple bosses that I don't really have a good handle on. Like, I gotta say, because of having reused bosses in the chalice dungeons, there's a lot of bosses that you can memorize quite quickly. Dogs. What's the best way to get over there? Well, actually, the best way should be, I should have continued down the bridge. Hello, wolves. How are you? I actually want to go this way. Are the Lycans still after me? Yes, they are. Hey, Brickman. Alright then. Here we are.
Hello, Miss Hunter. Still can't find my mum. Miss Hunter, was it really her? Mummy, Mummy, don't leave me alone.
So this is actually one of the most, like, such a simple quest line, but it's so well done that, like, it does have an emotional effect on you. Nor is it over. There's still story left to be told there. Alright. Yeah. I'll go back to this lantern, use it to get back to the Hunter's Dream, and then go up back to Cathedral Ward. Alright. Alright then. So, last time we were here, we only did part of what is up this elevator. Why was I doing this? How does that look? I don't know. Oh, gas coins. Alright then. Now we have the rest of it. Just all that up there. Run! Alright then. That's this floor cleared. And chest to open. Can't remember what's in this chest. Blood tinge gem. Right. Fuck! Don't think there's anything else on this level. Yeah, I think we're good. Message. Sky and the cosmos are one. The choir. Now we will not actually learn about the choir till a long time. Fear sneak attack. Can't remember if there's anything else here or not. Oh yes, there is. More thick gold blood. Good. And now we get a chance to look out over the main courtyard over there. And the entire city. Alright then. You son of a bitch. Alright then. Here's what we came for. Radiant Sword Hunter Badge. Radiant Sword Hunter Badge for Ludwig's successors. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church. The Radiant Sword indicates the heirs to the will of Ludwig the First, who is the first of the Healing Church hunters. These hunters, also known as the Holy Blades, are what remains of an ancient line of heroes that date back to the very early age of honor and chivalry. So, once we return to the Hunter's Dream, we will be able to take a look at what that gives us. So, this door is sadly locked, but we will be back. Now, there is something else to do here in the Hunter's Workshop. And that is to go this way and drop down slightly. But we will be coming back and doing that. Alright. So, head back to the Hunter's Dream and then return to that location to see if we can get to the lower section of the Hunter's Workshop. And then, well, if that's achieved, then we will be able to get to another location along the way. And if not, then we will do something else. Can I level up with the souls I have? Or is this too few? Too few, but only by a few points.
Welcome home. Very well.
I think I'll go with that. Unless that's 106, 167. Yeah, I'll do that. So, The Radiant Sword Hunter badge earns us this. The Ludwig's Holy Blade. So I need 2 more skill to be able to use it. So I'll get that. A direct weapon typically used by the Healing Church hunters. It is said that the silver sword was employed by Ludwig, the first hunter of the church. When it is transformed, it combines with its sheath to form a great sword. The Healing Church workshop began with Ludwig, and the departure from old Garamant's techniques to provide hunters with the means to hunt more terrifying beasts, and perhaps things still worse. So this is the great sword of the game. Like D&D scaling, that's not it becomes. When you max it out, it becomes B&B scaling, and the arcane scaling is A. Not only can you get, with the combination of 2 star gems and 1 circle gem, you can get some incredibly powerful combinations of gems with it. The moveset is really good. So of course the sword moveset will be close to this sword, but it's the combination moveset that is really good. Like, I don't mind the Kirk hammer. Like, it's a good weapon. But Ludwig's is my weapon of choice. The other thing that it unlocks is Ludwig's rifle, which I do not use, but I have seen is quite good. A rifle typically used by Healing Church hunters. It is said that this rifle was employed by Ludwig, the first hunter of the church. Its long, heavy barrel makes up in range for what it lacks in reload speed. Ludwig's rifle exhibits several departures from the workshop's design, suggesting that the church anticipated much larger, inhumane beasts. It's a much more powerful version of the blunderbuss, although its starting attack damage is the same, and actually scales worse. But it's quite good. But we will be holding out for a different weapon. You can also now buy Bone Marrow Ash. This buffs your gun, and I will not be showing it off too much in this character, because I will not be going for high blood tinge with this character, but it is a powerful tool. I have reasonably high blood tinge with my personal training character, and the stuff that you can do with... Now, they knocked back blood tinge compared to what it used to be, because it was ridiculous, both with causing the cannon to now be 12 bullets instead of 10 bullets, so that you have to either have additional bullet runes or use blood bullets to be able to fire it more than once. Because people were making blood tinge builds that could use the cannon and be able to literally go into PvP and ruin people's days. You still can, like, the cannon's still really powerful. It's just not as grossly powerful as it used to be. Alright then. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of things. So, I have my brightness up so I can actually see some stuff. But even still, I will need the torch. So you can actually get to the bottom of this location, and there's something down there that we will be trying to go for. But what I want to do is follow these ropes over here down to that ledge, over there. So let's see. First try. And down to this door. Because in here is what will set us on the path to learning the secret to this game. The abandoned old workshop. So, this is what the Hunter's Dream is based on. So the Hunter's Dream is the embodiment of this place within somebody's mind. So there are a few things in here that are worth collecting. First of all, the doll set. We will read that description in a moment. Also, over here, the old hunter's bone. Within here, we have a lamp. And look who it is. The doll. An abandoned doll. And over here, small hair ornament. And finally, this. A third of umbilical cord. So, let's read some item descriptions. Go over to the doll set first. A discarded doll's hat, likely a spare for dress-up. A deep love for the doll can be surmised by the fine craftsmanship of this article and the care with which it was kept. It borderlines on mania and exudes a slight warmth. So these are all the same, just with for each of the different pieces of clothing. It is actually a pretty cool set. Like, if you're going for a build that looks like, it's kind of cool. It sadly does not match up with too many things, so you can't really combine it into a fashion Souls set if you wanted to, but it's still pretty cool. Alright, now, small hair ornament. Very small, very ornate, a small, very ornate hair ornament. Although it has been lost for quite some time, one can still see signs of the care with which this tasteful ornament was once kept. Its color would stand out most brilliantly against a head of grayish hair. Now, who has grayish hair? So, well, I can think of one person. The old hunter's bone. The bone of an old hunter whose name is lost. It is said that he was once an apprentice to old Gehrman, and a practitioner of the art of quickening, a technique of particular to the first hunters, the old hunters. It was most appropriate that hunters, carriers of the torch, who are sustained by the dream, would test an old art would tease an old art from his remains. So, the old hunter's bone is one of the most useful arcane items in the game. It allows your dash to become I think it increases the distance and speed, and also makes you disappear from sight. And finally, this, a third of an umbilical cord. Great relic, also known as the cord of the eye. Great relic, also known as the cord of the eye. Every infant great one has this procure to the umbilical cord. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitates, I think I'm reading right, that the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream, used to gain insight, and so, as they say, eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. So, this is a connection to something greater, something darker. And we will be saving it for something in the future. So, we now have a little bit of information about how the hunter's dream came to be. It was conceived by something greater and darker than any of us can understand. And we will quickly see what. So a beast dwells here. He is not kind to intruders. And this might kill me, or it might not. Nope. Come on then. Beast. Boost temporary transformation. A secret symbol left by Carol, the runesmith of Bergenworth. A transcription of the roar of a labyrinth beast. The bearer of the beast rune has acute accented. What the fuck is that? Accented temporary transformation effects. Beast is one of the early Carol runes, as well as one of the first to be deemed forbidden. The discovery of blood entailed the discovery of undesirable beast, just as the discovery of fire would entail undesirable demons in Dark Souls. I don't know if I had ever thought of that or seen someone figure that out. So.
A night of curses. A night to remember. Will you say, friend?
No, it's definitely a night to remember. So now we come to a location that is somewhere between normal Yharnam and old Yharnam. And the Bagman is here as well. Be gone, Bagman. Crows. Some rumpled clothes. Take a look at them in a sec. Well, first, let's hit this elevator. So this actually brings me back all the way up to Cathedral Ward. Just outside the gate over there. But what we're actually going to do is go back down here. Hey. You stay where you are, Bagman. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't get caught by his magic attack. And here's why. Oh, guess he's not gonna do it. Alright. These are brain suckers. Brain suckers, if they can catch you with either their magic and then a grab, or just the grab attack, will suck away at least, if you are mashing, at least 2 insight. So, where is the Bagman? There you are. So, he is now powered up. Watch how much damage he does. If he'll hit me. Half, full, in 2 hits. They are incredibly tough. But there's also a reason I let him kill me. And we will see that soon enough.